Hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to do another Forza Horizon 5 video, and today we're going to be going over the new Hennessey Exorcist Chevy Camaro. And as you guys can see, this is just not an ordinary Camaro, it is the Exorcist Hennessey. So you know, since it's a Hennessey, it's gonna be fast, and let me tell you guys, stock, it has 1,000 horsepower. So as you guys can see, it is all black with the red trimming. It looks very nice. And it's not obviously a regular one, as you guys can see, it looks very modified. But if we go to my cars, and then we go over here, it's rear wheel drive, it's in the middle of S1 class, but it has 1,000 horsepower, 3,800 foot-pounds, or 883 foot-pounds of torque, and 3,800 pounds, sorry, excuse me, I'm having a stroke right now. And then if you guys want to know how to get this car, if we go to the festival playlist, you guys want to complete the Horizon Story Icons of Speed, because there you go, and you get the Exorcist 2019 Camaro. So, I mean, it's not that hard to complete the Horizon Story. It's 8 like different sets of stuff, so you just need to get throughout those 8 levels for the story, and then you'll get the Hennessey Exorcist. Now, I am going to be gone for like a day, so I'm not gonna be able to go over the Ford XB Falcon, which is a new car for this week. I'm not gonna be going over it until like Monday. Just unfortunate. Maybe I could do the Ford XB Falcon on Sunday, but if not, then the video might be posted on Monday. Sorry about that, I'm just busy with a bunch of other stuff. So yeah, let's go over the Hennessey Exorcist. Now we're just gonna do a regular race with the car, because I mean, it has 1,000 horsepower, so it's not like it's too slow. But that's pretty much how you get the Hennessey. It's not that hard. Like I said, you just need to complete the Horizon Story. I mean, I do want to say, though, the Horizon Story, they literally made the thing to where there's like no margin of error. So I mean, what I did, I don't know if you need to get 3 stars on every single thing. I'm assuming not, but with every story in the game, I always want to get 3 stars on it so I could feel accomplished. So getting 3 stars on some of the stories, there's like literally 0 margin of error. Like I beat the challenges by like 0.60. Like it said 1 minute and 30 you had to get there, and I got there like a minute 30.60, 50. I don't know, it's crazy. So just saying, it's gonna take you a couple tries to get done with a couple stories if you're like my skill level, which is not that high, by the way. But if you guys are better than me, then it should be easy. But again, I don't know if you have to get 3 stars on every story thing, or if you just need to get 1. Now, if you just need to get 1, then that would be way easier. You'd be able to get that done in maybe 10 minutes. But I always try to get to 3 stars. But that's just me. So yeah, this car is very nice. It feels good. It's fast. Let's see if it is good around the corners. It is extremely good around the corners, but I am a very bad driver, and I have a lot of skill issues, so don't expect me to get first place, because number 1, this is unbeatable difficulty, and as you guys know, every race on the channel is on unbeatable difficulty, so it's not going to be easy. Obviously, it is unbeatable for a reason, but I always try to aim for top 3 in every race, unless it's a really bad car in the corners, then I aim for top 5, but we're already 3rd place. I always like to do this track a lot because it's the closest to the festival, and I'm just used to this track a lot. As I missed a checkpoint. Alright, my reasoning for missing a checkpoint: this car is grippier than what I thought, so I turned in too early, and now I'm turning in too late because I don't know how to drive. But this car is very nice, and it is fast, and it's good around the corners. It's a Chevy Camaro, and I'm glad that Forza came out with this update, because it brings a lot of stuff like to, you know, Forza Horizon 5 that we don't see. Like, we've never seen this car before, the Hennessey Exorcist, as we're gonna get passed for 3rd place. They came out with a totally different stadium setup, which is always nice, which I'll go over if I remember at the end of the video. So they came out with a new stadium setup, a new Horizon Story, which they don't always come out with new Horizon Stories, obviously, as you guys know. So I'm glad that we got a new Horizon Story, a new car, which is a Hennessey technically, and another car that we just haven't ever seen. We got a Ford XB Falcon, which is fine. We got 2 Pontiacs, and then we got the Birdie Mustang, I think, for getting like 80 points in the series. So Dave overall came out with a bunch of nice cars for this update. New accolades, new story, new Horizon summer party. That's basically the name of it. So I really do enjoy this update, and I think this is a top update. I'm not saying that's the best update, because there's been other updates where are just mind-boggling, like I believe 2 months ago, but this is definitely in the top half of the better updates just because they got the Rising Story and a bunch of other stuff. Alright guys, so we made this car into an S1 900 build. I didn't want to max it out with any different engines because I like the sound of the car as it is now. And I wanted to make the most OP S1 tune that I could make myself without having to borrow other people's tunes. So it still weighs around 3,800 pounds, but it has 200 more foot-pounds of torque, and then it has 200 more horsepower. And I ended up putting the Forza arrow in the front, but if you guys see, it actually doesn't look that bad because it already has other splinters on in the front. So I put the Forza arrow in the front, and then the arrow in the back, I could not do it. I mean, the Forza arrow in the back is just disgusting, so I kept the regular wing, but the presets for the back stuff was the regular wing that you have on it now, and then another Hennessey thing, but it's actually like the Hennessey icon is for you just removing the Hennessey wing, and the third option is just the Forza arrow. So it's the Forza arrow, or you keep this design with the wing in the back, or you just take off the Hennessey wing, which obviously I'd like to keep it now because I need it to be a good race car. But the build after this is going to be a drag build because I feel like this car could be a pretty good drag build. And this car has a lot of horsepower, but I didn't want to make it all-wheel drive because then it would be like understeery, and it already is good to go around the corners. But it's just really managing the horsepower. I feel like it might just be the best when it's stock because it still has a lot of horsepower, but it's so good around the corners. As first place is cheating. I mean, there's no way they're not cheating, but we're not gonna get third place because the AI sucks on unbeatable. But I feel like it's honestly just best. Like if you really want to have a good time with this car and not spin out every 10 seconds, then just keep it stock, and you guys will trust me on that, hopefully, because it feels, yeah. Okay, game. Okay. It feels good. It feels good. And I think we should just end it off like that because our race is ruined. As you guys can see, the car is not good. Not good when it's fully upgraded. And I didn't even make it a power build, but it's really not good because it's just when you add a little bit more horsepower, even though we made it as grippy. Okay. You know what? No, that's it. That is it. That's it for the event. But it's just has too much horsepower. I'd rather just use it stock. Let's go into the drag build. Jeez, this is hard to control. Alright guys, so we finished getting a tune from someone else for drag tune. It is not all-wheel drive, it's in the middle of S2 class, but it weighs 700 pounds less, an extra 400 foot-pounds of torque, and 1,750 horsepower. This car is going to be insane. It literally should get like a 10-second, yeah, it should get a 10-second. I feel like we're gonna range aim, I can't speak. We're gonna aim for 10 seconds. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak. Unbeatable, as you guys already know. So let's see how this goes, and I'm hoping for first place. I know it's not unbeatable, but it said OP, so it better be OP. And the AI, why are they catching up? That doesn't make sense. And we're not gonna get 10 seconds. Not even close to 10 seconds. I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to drag racing. 13 seconds, okay, but I mean, and it's still finished second place, even though it is OP. We lost to a Ferrari 458S. Really? Okay, I mean, it still feels fast, but I don't know what I'm talking about, apparently, when it comes to drag racing. So we're gonna do one more drag strip race. And then after that, we're going to do our last build, which is a drift build. I'm just going to find whatever drifting we could find. And I'm going to use it, and I'm going to see how it goes. And then I'll tell you if it is worth it to drift this thing or not. But I don't know if this thing has... yeah, it has to. But, yeah, I am going to do the final build, which is going to be a drift build. I'm only going to do maybe like 2 drifts for that because this video is already getting long now. You guys obviously see a way compressed version of the videos, but it is never even close to like me publishing the video at, let's say, like 9 minutes, 10 minutes. The videos take me 25 minutes to record, so it's interesting, but I don't want the video to be too long for you guys, as we're screwing up the Corvette's race, but we're screwing up everyone's race, but it doesn't matter because our car is way faster than them on the straight for a long time. Holy crap. Okay, so This car is really fast when it comes to long range drag racing, but when it comes to short range drag racing, it's not as OP as you'd like it, but in this drag strip, it is very OP. Alright guys, so what I realized from the drift menu, or the tune menu, why am I saying drift, is number one, you could actually get this car up to X class, which I did not know. And number two, it seems like this is a way better drag car than really anything else. Because if you guys look at the tuning menu, literally like 85% of the builds that you see in the recommended are OP drag builds. And I don't really see that many drift builds. Well, I didn't see any drift builds. I had to literally search up a keyword for drift. And you don't really see any like OP grippy cars. It's literally just drag, so I'm assuming that this car is actually really good at drag racing, and it has to be because literally every tune is like that. And drifting this car is not that easy. It could be a lot better, but it could be a lot worse at the same time, as I don't think we're gonna beat any of our personal best, but it is worth a try. So we're gonna do one more drift zone, which is, we'll do this one. Why not? It seems pretty straight. So we're gonna see, as by the way, this is how you get the car. Icons of speed, and it's funny how it's right there. But we're gonna do this drift zone, and we're gonna see how it goes. Hopefully we could beat our personal best. I don't think we're gonna do it, but I'd like to do it, because it's always nice to beat my personal best when it comes to drifting, because that's really the only time that I get to beat my personal best, because it's not like I really do speed traps that much, or speed zones, even though I've aced all of them with 3 stars, but I don't do them in my videos like at all. The only zones that I do are drift zones, because it's fun to do drift builds with cars that are supposed to, or cars that aren't supposed to, like trucks or like track cars like this. This is a track car, and I'm freaking drifting it, and we actually got, I would say, not that good of a score. We got like 40k off of our personal best. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you guys already haven't. And let me know in the comments below if you guys rate this car W or an L. W means that you like the car, and L means you don't like the car. I'd pretty much say it's a W car. Thank you, Forza, for adding a car that hasn't been in other previous games. And it's a Hennessey Camaro. Like, you don't think of that all day. So I definitely like that they are adding like weird cars that are still extremely cool. And I'll see you guys in the next Forza Horizon 5 video for the Ford XB Falcon, hopefully on Monday. I gotta also grind out the summer season. I'll see you guys then. Bye.